Phil Benedict.
Ray, I mentioned earlier the idea, and maybe I was overstating the case, but I'm curious. When you look at his face and the intensity, I thought of Sonny Liston. That's the name that came to mind.
That's a good example. Total concentration, total focus.
All right, heading in now, right behind him, Phil Benedict. I really think that an issue here might be the length of the legs and the arms, Bob. 5-inch advantage to Gracie, and because of his flexibility, I think that's something he'll take advantage of.
You're absolutely right. One of the things you watch with the Gracies, they make maximum utilization of their legs. They use them equally with their hands.
One more time, guys. 10 minutes on the ground, 22 matches. 22 minutes for the match. Any questions? Back there, please. Back to your corner, please.
Well, Phil Benedict, this is his opportunity. Every fighter wants to go against the best.
Be ready.
And everybody has said, basically, Tom, that Gracie is the man to beat. What an opportunity for Phil Benedict, who is an alternate fighter.
Absolutely. And on paper, Todd, if you didn't know anything about this and you walk in here cold turkey, this would look like a total mismatch, but it sure isn't.
Well, you can bet that Phil Benedict wants this. You know, he's a grappler. This is what he wants.
As you can see before the match, Phil Benedict, which was what I said before in the beginning of the match, it seemed to me he was hyperventilating. He was breathing real heavy. Watching me be extremely nervous and make mistakes early in the match.
Well, you know what, gentlemen, I'm surprised right now that we've had this much time up on their feet.
Well, I think Phil Benedict, probably part of his strategy, he thinks he's stronger, so he wants to take advantage of that, see if he can hurt Renzo before he takes him to the ground.
Once again, you have to wonder if this is part of a plan for Gracie as well.
Now you see the use of the legs on the takedown.
You did see the use of the leg. He took that left leg, took advantage of him.
Now this is Renzo Gracie's area. He's underwater now.
This is where Benedict has to be careful because he's giving up his throat. And so many times the hits to the back of the head when you're on the bottom are actually more of a problem to yourself because of your knuckles than they are to somebody else, Bob.
You're absolutely right. Now, Renzo Gracie has got Phil Benedict in the mount position. It's a very powerful position to win from. You've got lots of opportunities for arm locks, chokes, neck cranks.
One of the things that Gracie does well, take a look at the legs behind. You see his legs crossed. That's the reason why Benedict cannot get out.
Exactly. And that's the point with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They make use of their entire body. Phil Benedict has got to get out from this position. And you notice he's not using his legs.
Right.
Meaning Phil Benedict.
Well, once again, the energy for Phil Benedict has to be in defense, Tom.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is the position that Gracie just lives for, like this. And Benedict has got to lose those legs to get out of this predicament, or he's just going to be cannon for. There you go.
That's it. It's all over.
Positively relentless. Renzo Gracie. And for you youngsters at home that are watching this and are saying that brawn is always the issue, it is not. The technique of Gracie was superior. And you can see right there that Phil Benedict is a bloody mess. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Phil Benedict has to be a little bit frustrated, but what could he do, Tom?
Now here we go.
Well, again, here we go. Now watch the leg move here. He's going to sweep him.
And he hooks
just
the
like
leg,
that. Hooks him.
And down he goes.
And that was the key right there.
Bob, one of the things here clearly that you pointed out is the idea that his legs were dominant. The legs are crossed here. Benedict can do nothing.
That's absolutely correct. He's got the Renzo's got the mounted position. He's making him pay. He's making sure he can't think about anything except staying where Renzo wants him. And that's the whole idea of the punches. And he, like we said, he went to it. Here goes the end. Here's the neck crank.
Ray, one of the things here you'd have to say is that Gracie is not using up a lot of energy.
My thoughts exactly, Todd. You could see when he was on top of him, he was just sitting there kind of resting, letting Benedict use all his.
Okay, let's go up to John Higginson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the semifinals in the grappling division with a time of 2 minutes and 8 seconds, winning by submission, Renzo Gracie.
Well, Tom, one of the things that you have to say there, and you have to appreciate the sportsmanship of Gracie there, he does not want to have the same attitude he did the first time. This time he finishes his issue, and I got to ask you this. I asked you about the 400-pound bench press. Didn't help there.
Didn't help there at all. It's technique, and it's the desire of this Gracie, the family tradition, and the ability to do things once he gets in the match, to recover, to use his weight, and to use his legs. That's one thing he's done consistently all night. He's used his legs. He's a small guy, 180 pounds, but boy, does he use his weight well.